Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Texas Rangers going up against the Atlanta Braves. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. Pitching in our game today, Spencer Strider. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other. Not ready to pull the trigger. The fastball will beat them.
All right, ready to go here. Here's Marcus Semien. And the pitch. And there's a strike on the outside corner. And with that, we're underway in Atlanta. That misses, and that is ball one.
Second pitch of the game, it was a good one, but doesn't get the strike call. We'll see how this umpire zone shapes up today.
The 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
People talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice two-strike pitch, though.
Corey Seager, batting with one down, takes a strike.
You know, Corey Seager would have been named the American League MVP in 2023 if it wasn't for some guy named Shohei Ohtani. Stuff to outshine, and Seager did his best by putting together a full season with impressive numbers.
Oh, 0-2 now. The shortstop takes the ball.
Seager may not have won the regular season MVP award in 2023, but he was named World Series MVP for the second time in his career, hitting a home run for the Rangers in games 1, 3, and 4.
Righty to the plate.
Okay.
And he deals. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Kicks and fires. In the air, out towards right center. Harris has a beat on it. 2 away. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
2 out, space is empty. And ball one. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
The pitch. Smoked on the ground a second. Albies over to first in time. And that is the inning. Rangers go down quickly there. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back. Our starter in this one, Nathan Eovaldi. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. Acuna getting the start in right. 26 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. That one off the mark, and the count even 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time. Foul ball there. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one down the line, and foul ball. Two now. Way high. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And here it comes. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Right, the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making him work out there.
On the ground, out to short. Throws to first in time. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. Now, with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide a run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Ozzie Albies stands in now and watches strike one. 1 out, base is empty. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that's ball 1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Just. And that one fouled off. There's a line drive to left field. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's Austin Riley. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boo, light tower power?
That's right. And that's off the inside. Ball 1. And the pitch. Runner on the move. That one fouled off. To the right side. Low. Toss to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Back at Truist Park, here's the left fielder, Evan Carter.
Number 32, Evan Carter.
Strider back to work. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Strider, a former all-star. Fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a two-seamer. Right through there for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Next pitch is outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
In the air, left field. And he makes the catch. One up, one down. Here's Josh Young. And that's in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the Plat. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his own. Chris gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
So man aboard, Nathaniel Lowe stepping in for the Rangers. Runner on the go. That one drilled left field. Hauls it in for the out. Two down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits.
Now here is Jonah Heim. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. And there's a foul ball. And the righty deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Two outs. That one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Second inning here, no score. That pitch just misses the inside corner. Now 2-2. And a good eye there.
3-2 on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Three-two. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Rangers lead one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Here is Matt Olson.
The first baseman.
Olson, who gets a chance to play his home games in Truist Park. It's a pretty neutral ballpark. The wide to kick the pitch. That one pulled foul. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. That's out to center field. Tavares settles under it. Corrals it. And there's one down.
Batting fifth, The designated hitter.
Here's Marcelo Zuna.
Zuna.
And that one fouled off. The wind and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. To first and 2 away now.
Batting fifth. The center fielder, Michael.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. 2 down, nobody on.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat automatically.
Got it. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And the Braves go down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Leody Taveras. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
The pitch. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
I'll tell you firsthand, retired players, we miss a lot of things about playing the game in our playing days, but getting drilled by a pitch like that usually isn't something we talk about. This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
And now Ezekiel Duran. And that's a little bit high. And it's 1-0. And another ball.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Next offering is in for a strike. Outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
I got a full count. 3-2.
Taveras on at first, nobody out. And that's ball 4.
Well, interesting, he went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So the Rangers batting order turns over. Now it's Marcus Semien. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And the curve is down and in.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Righty delivers. That one misses, and it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The Rangers looking to strike first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Ground ball left side could be 2. Over to Albies. On to Olsen. That's 2.
Well, that's what you hope for if you're out there on the mound. First and second, nobody out. Somehow we get a ground ball. We got it right there. Nice double play by the infield.
So now it's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1. On the ground right side, Albies tosses to first, and Seager is set down. And that is that. One left for Texas. And we are still scoreless. Back here in Atlanta, so here's Murphy now.
The catcher, John.
And the right-hander back to work. That one at the knees for a strike. Ball one there. Tavares ranging back on it. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Batting it. No left field.
Here's Jared Kellner. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And there's a ball. One down, base is empty. Fouled off. He was late. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Got him swinging.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across. Movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Up the middle. Throws to first. Inning over. Down in order go the Braves. Still no score. And we're back. Start of the fourth. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
This is a guy that really has the ability to be more than just a slugger and a home run hitter, but to hit for average, to get on base, and to drive the ball out of the ballpark.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Garcia, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Oh, great grab on the dive. From his knees, the throw, and they get the out.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field, but then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Carter batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Here comes the 0-1. That one missing inside. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Left-hand hitter waits.
Inside, ball 2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
All tied up, top half of inning number 4. And a curve is down and in. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So 2 down now, and here is Josh Young. Fought off foul. And the right-hander deals. And that's downstairs and outside. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. 2 outs. It's in and out of his glove. But in time, nice job to stay with it to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Rangers, and we're still knotted at 0. Bottom 4, stepping in, Ronald Acuna Jr. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Right through there for a strike. Acuna in 2023 with about as impressive a power-speed combination season as we have ever seen. Line of the pitch. Up the middle. Seager whips it to first on the run. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one ripped. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. He nails one out to right. It's 1-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Now it's going to be Austin Riley. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Garcia heads after it. And there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Matt Olson. In there at the knees. One run across in the frame so far. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a curve misses outside. That one blasted deep to right. Garcia going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Albies with the key hit for Atlanta. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
Nathaniel Lowe.
Strider back to work. Strike 1.
Well, these Rangers just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. With just 1 hit in the game, they're clearly frustrated and searching for answers at this point.
Right through there for a strike.
The thing about frustration, though, it gets you nowhere as a hitter. It's easy to get there, but the best thing you can do is simplify the approach and take things 1 pitch at a time.
Kicks and deals. And that's in the dirt. Now 1-2. Got it. And there's 1 away.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
So up next, Jonah Heim went down on strikes his first time through. That one missed.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Next one misses, and that's ball two. Wouldn't chase that time.
3-0.
Inside ball four.
That's it.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Leody Taveras stepping in for the Rangers. Grounder might be two. Flips it over to Arcia. That's one. Over to first, safe.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Next is the designated hitter, Ezekiel Duran. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And there's a strike.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Going 2 now. Wouldn't chase that time. Strider throws to first. Taveras dives back in safely.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, dude.
Throw on to Olsen, and that is that. Rangers lead one, and it remains 1-0. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the DH, Marcell Ozuna. As he turns on the rubber, here with that good live arm delivers. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
In the dirt, ball one. Swings and misses, struck him out.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch, and that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris. That catches the corner.
0-1's the count.
One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. And that one upstairs.
Pretty standard
high
0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And that skips in the dirt. it by him for the K.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way. But that time, a little anxious.
Here's Sean Murphy. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Slider misses outside.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And another ball. Two down, nobody on. Down the left field line, base hit. Two outs, runner at first. Now the left fielder, Jared Kellner. That catches the top part of the zone. 0-1. Murphy off of first with 2 away. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
First and second, 2 down. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Carter pulls it in on the run. 2 left for Atlanta, but they're on top 1-0. Back at Truist Park. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. And a pitch. That's outside. And that is ball 1. There's a strike at the knees.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Here's a 1-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. And a pitch. That misses, and the count is even 2-2. And that's outside.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
3-2 now. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Seager up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. The shortstop takes the ball. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're at the top half of the 6th. 2-1 now. Line drive. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Stepping in the long ball threat, Adolis Garcia. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Lifted in the air, right field. Acuna after it. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Braves 1 and the Rangers nothing. Back here in Atlanta, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth. And leading off the bottom of the 6th, Ronald Acuna Jr. And he deals. Ball 1, no strikes.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball,
as he was out front that time. Upstairs. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Strike in the outside corner, and it's 0-1.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
2 outs, base is empty. Austin Riley getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Well, with 2 outs, I'm thinking he had his mind on getting in the dugout so they can get to hitting. All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. He swings and fouls one off. Pitch misses there, and it's a ball and a strike. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Not even close there. And it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
On a bounce right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So no runs on no hits, one error, and a runner left. We're through 6 full. It's the Braves 1 and the Rangers nothing. And we're back. And here is Evan Carter. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. First offering misses badly for ball 1. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
And there's one down. So next to hit for Texas, Josh Young, 1 for 2.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Ronaldo Lopez getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Minter warming up as well. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. And there's a hit, and that puts the tying run on base.
Now back, the first baseman, Nathaniel.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced, so I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
One gone runner at first. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Wouldn't chase that time. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. At the belt and fires. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Harris after it. Harris grabs it on the run.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Next up for Texas, Jonah Heim. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Young leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-1. 2 outs. Hard ground ball, base knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And now the center fielder, Leody Taveras. That hits the dirt. Ball 1.
Just 1 pitch short of 100 now, and I'm guessing this is likely his final inning if he can get through it. Just 1 out away from 7 strong innings and just at 100 pitches. Man, pretty impressive. They've got to be happy with what they.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. The run comes in to score from second. It's 1-1.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder. Really important at bat coming up now.
Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Righty to the plate. Off the mark there. And now it's even 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Second and third, 2 down. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Bottom of the 7th. Now, Marcell Ozuna.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
The right-hander back to work. And there's the strike.
You know, these Braves just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
The pitch. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Michael Harris next up for the Braves. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup. This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
One down, base is empty. And that one pulled foul.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The 0-2. And misses inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. That one the other way. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
Murphy stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Just missed.
2-0.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Swung on, belted. Garcia going back on this one. And it hits the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
So 2 down. Now in for the Braves, Jared Kellman. That clips the corner.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Man on second, 2 down.
1-1.
In the dirt. And it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. Movement in the bullpen. Yeri Rodriguez preparing to come on if needed. Plat, a left-hander, also throwing. Man at second. And a count 1-2. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. That's the inning.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Joe Jimenez.
Joe Jimenez.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Marcus Semien.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And a pitch. The hit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
That one finds the zone. 0-2 now.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Leadoff man is out here in the eighth. And here's Corey Seager to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the eighth. And that's outside. And it's 1-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Pierce Johnson getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Madsen, the lefty, warming up as well. The pitch. And now 1-2.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Digging in, Adolis Garcia. That's inside. And that's ball one. Two down, nobody on. Late swing, fouled off. The 1-1. And another ball. And that one is inside. Evan Carter waiting to hit for the Rangers. And the pitch. And a swing and a miss.
Full count. 3-2.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two outs. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Kicks and fires. And there's ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Carter in the box now. Takes strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Swinging a drive, deep right field. That's back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. All tied 1-1. Now into the game, Travis Jankowski. He takes over in right.
Number 16.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Yeri Rodriguez.
Now for Texas. Number 57. Yeri Rodriguez.
Orlando Arcia digs in now.
The shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
The line to the pitch. Outside low. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Just missed. And here it comes. Line drive. And a base hit right there. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Here's Acuna now. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
1-0.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. With the go-ahead run at first, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Next offering is in for a strike. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Brock Burke, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Yates, the right-hander, also getting loose. The pitch. Struck him out looking. Here is Ozzie Albies up to it. He's already hard in this game.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And a foul ball left side. 1 away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And that drops in for a strike. That one misses, and it's 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. To the right side, and it's through for a hit. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Substitution now at first base. Coming on to pinch run for Atlanta, Forrest Wall. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball.
2 strikes.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now back, first baseman, Matt Olson.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Just missed.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Left-hand batter waits.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Arcia over at second. Wall on at first with 2 down. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Two on, 2 outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Right-handed reliever. And another ball.
2-2, Cam.
To third. Rolls across the diamond. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. 2 left for Atlanta. Still tied 1-1. So coming into the game now on defense, Forrest Wall. He'll play second.
Number 73.
Now the third baseman, Josh Young.
Leading off the section, the third baseman, number 6, Josh Young.
Jimenez back to work. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Outside, and that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
So digging in, Nathaniel Lowe. And takes low for ball one.
Counts 1-0.
And downstairs. All tied up here at the top of the ninth. That one's in there. That's strike one.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
One down, base is empty.
That's ball 3.
Jonah Heim in the on-deck circle for Texas. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
The pitch. In the air, left side. Kelman. Long run, and it stays fair.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
And here is Jonah Heim. That one finds the zone. Going long. Fought off foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And the 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it.
Pierce Johnson takes over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So 2 down now, and here is Leody Taveras.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And that one fouled off. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. And the righty deals. Got it! Third out. That ends the frame. One left for Texas. Score remains tied 1-1. Back at Truist Park. And now the DH, Marcell Ozuna. The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss there. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Jose Leclerc, the closer of the staff, is thrown. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. And that one ripped to left, and that's just foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the line.
Got him swinging. One gone here. Michael Harris next up for the Braves.
The center field.
That one a little bit high, and that is ball one. Just missed. Base is empty, one away. They're in the last half of inning number 9. The 2-0 is in for a strike. Now he breaks his bat. He's in there.
Boy, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Over to first, and he's safe. Right through there for a strike. And a pitch. Swing and high fly ball, deep left field. That one's carrying. Gone! That one felt good. A walk-off win in the bottom of the ninth.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing in the bat, nice win for the team.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.